is a very important contribution of the Rotary Club. Another contribution. For those of you who don't know much about the Rotary Club is a major partner of government that I know. I am even told that at the ELW hospital, some time ago, they had installed oxygen plant there. They have been able to supply oxygen to many hospitals. But that's just part of it, because I've been a Rotarian and we know what the Rotary Club is capable of doing and what they have done in this country, even during the time of crisis. It's a club that has been involved with the communities. And there are a lot of programs that the Rotary Club has carried out before. I don't know whether some of the traditional programs, like on Armed Forces Day, used to carry baskets to communities, to the elderly. But there's a very important thing about the Rotary, and they stated clearly in their four-way test. And whatever you do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? And will be beneficial to all concerned? The Rotary Club doesn't just respond to the moral responsibility of giving to people. It also helps to teach people to contribute to their society. And of course, we have the Lion Club, but we in the Rotary Club have been around for quite a long time. Because the problem we have is that sometimes we go up to 6 Club, then come down. But I just wish that the Rotary Club, with this time, as we begin to connect the country, endeavor to go to each, to teach the young people how to contribute, how to give to their society. And this is a manifestation of that. Last year, I was in the state with my Dr. Emmanuel Kenneba, and of course we went to do hearing test, and the doctor tested the left ear, the right ear, and they said, okay, you hear more from this ear than the other. I wasn't feeling bad because I felt that when you're president, you should not be hearing too much. But these are important contributions. And a lot of people in Liberia, by the time they get sick or anything happens, they want to go to a foreign country. I don't know when we will ever be able for everybody to go to a foreign country. Our effort should be to build facilities here for the majority of the people. And we have committed ourselves to JFK, and I'm very proud of JFK now because two critical persons met me one time. They said, this is the first time we go to JFK, and JFK is smell-free. I wasn't to hear that from them. Our effort to build. Of course, we have very bad habits. Sometime when I was vice president, I always said we're in a country where we pretend to pay and the people pretend to work. We don't want to pay competent people, but that's what it requires. You got to recognize competence. To become a medical doctor is not overnight. We know very well that we can't do it all, but It is our commitment that we improve the lives of our people, that improve the lives of those also, because people who also serve, they have responsibilities, and we have to recognize that. So while we want to thank the Rotary Club for what it's doing, we equally want to thank the hospitals for all that they're doing, and I almost can say sacrificially. And today we have great contribution here to the welfare of our people. I can tell you, no matter what you do, not everybody will leave this country to go elsewhere. And even leaving the country, things are becoming more difficult outside it. We just want to encourage all of us to commit ourselves to building our nation. Look inward, just as the Rotary Club is doing, working with communities. There's a lot of goodwill out there. I remember the first time when I took over, I came here, we went to the pediatric ward. There we found that they needed 6 incubators. JFK, what? In a short time, we were able to raise 31 incubators, 6 X-ray machines, and all of these are in the country. All of us together can make this contribution, and we want to thank the Rotary Club for being that club that had always been there for the communities, but we want for them to stretch more, go up country. Let's establish some of the places that we haven't been. I know there's one in Maryland, I don't know whether it's there, but these, not just contributing with items, but to show the younger generation that it is more blessed to give than to receive, and that we should learn to do that. And so thank to all of you for this contribution, and I'm sure for being here this morning at this time, you forgive me for not wearing my pin, but I really thought I should wear it. But as I always said, my problem is my time. If you can inform my office that there's a meeting, major meeting that I'm able to attend, I certainly want to continue to identify with the club because of the good work it does. Some of you have been there much longer, but we know very well that the club, we've been in there for years, very, very prominent people that I know who are no longer alive. I think the Rotary Club is a model for partnership with government, and we should continue to work with them. So thank you for this contribution, and I can tell you, I don't know what facilities there are, but with JFK, I think we'll make it possible that these will be installed where they're supposed to be, and that even more contribution will be made to make it better for our people. There are a lot of people in this country that have problems of all kinds. Sometimes people want to go out of the country for their eyes. I say go to JFK. But of course we don't always trust what is here, far off fields of greener. But the facilities are here, the people are here with a commitment. And the more we trust them, we work with them, the more they will improve. So I just want to again say thank you to the bishop and all of you who have made this possible. And we can assure you that the JFK that I know, they're going to handle these properly, and that we can rely more on your contribution in the future, all of us together. So thank you. God bless you. And you want to find me, just left with you.
Yes, yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Thank you very much, PP Joe, aka His Excellency. And we really do appreciate your acknowledgement of the Rotary Club as a partner to government and your recognition of the power of partnerships. I think as Bishop Brown was saying, this is really a testament to the power of aligned purpose and partnerships today. So thank you for that. And as instructed by past Assistant Governor David Vinton, he was the one really leading the charge. We'll get to you regarding the fine. Don't worry. So just a quick announcement, please. And maybe, PP Joe, the last thing I wanted to say before we go into the demonstration of the instruments. You spoke quite clearly regarding the duty we have as Rotarians to impart our values and our volunteerism on the next generation. I'm proud to share that we actually do have some members of our Rotaract clubs here with us today, and they continue to be an integral part of the ways that we work and the service projects that we do. We have also reached even further back and established an Interact club at Latkiri. So we definitely are absolutely already working. We have 6 established clubs. So we are spreading our networks and we are investing in those generations for values and service. We will now have a demonstration. There's no excuse anymore. So, PP Joe, this means that there's no more acceptable excuse for not wearing a Rotary pin. So we will now have a demonstration by one of our foreign trained hearing instrument specialists. The PP Joe was saying a lot of people like to travel for hearing support, but when we have foreign trained specialists in country, we like to use them also. So we are going to have a live demonstration on one of our precious young babies. And just a quick announcement of a minor change in the program. After this demonstration, we will do a vote of thanks, and then we will proceed outside for a photograph with His Excellency. Please, 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 we will have order to how the photographs will be taken. His Excellency will leave first, obviously, and then we will have a photograph with the full team of the Church Aid and Rotary Club. We will have a photograph with Rotary Club of Monrovia, and then our delegation of past presidents and past assistant governors will also have the final picture. So I'm going to hand over the microphone to Dr. Freeman for the demonstration of the use of the equipment. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So this will be very quick. This is not the actual test. This is just a demonstration of what they will be doing. So I will just do a running commentary so that we can all understand what it is that they are doing. Now, this equipment that has been given by Church Aid through the Ministry of Health, the ages are different as relates to the kind of instrument that you use. So, for example, this is a newborn. One of the criteria of doing hearing screening is to screen newborns. So the protocol is, before a newborn leaves the hospital, they should have a documented hearing test. That is the standard. But because of the manpower and the limited amount of equipment, we may not start yet with newborns. We might target high-risk population. And what do I mean by that? Babies who are premature, babies who are born with congenital diseases, babies who have febrile illnesses. Those are the ones that we will start with. But this is a newborn. So the first thing they are about to do
Firstly, check for any obstruction like wax or foreign body. So we are now checking for any obstruction.
Okay. And also to add to that, you need to do an ear examination to make sure that the child is born with an eardrum to begin with. So that's the first thing. You need to have an eardrum present to do the test. If the eardrum is not present, the test will not be accurate. So this is a digital otoscope. Now the world has advanced now to digital level. So usually the parents and the kids, they love this equipment because they all see their eardrum as they are in the clinic. So that's what they are doing now. Okay, so it has been established now that the child has a perfect normal eardrum, and they will be doing the test now. Just for us to have an idea, you can hear by two pathways. The first pathway is when the sound is collected by your pinna. So some people can jokingly say the bigger pinna you have, the better you hear. So they say people with big ears can hear better. And that's true, because the pinna collects the sound and it channels it through the eardrum. The other pathway is from behind your ear. So if you have this bone stimulated, you can also hear as well. So this machine, it will be used to examine the child through the pathway where the sound passes through the pinna. And this is called an OAE machine. That's the name of it, OAE. I will spare you the medical jargons. Now, this is an objective test, which means that it's the machine that will tell the clinician that the child has a normal hearing pathway. And there is something inside the auditory system we call hair cells. Those are the ones that pick up the sound as the sound passes through the memory. And this is what this machine detects. So it's a very quick test. It's been done in less than a minute. So as soon as the patient details is placed, as she's doing now, then the probe is placed in the child's ear.
As activities wrap up here at the John F. Kennedy Medical Center, today launched the use of clear marathon Labyrinth Health Sector. His Excellency President Joseph Yuma Boakai Sr. has officially set in motion the monumental Ear and Hearing Care Project, which is an initiative that moves beyond policy into practical service delivery. What has been outlined?
Okay, so it's also important to note, as I said earlier, the test should be done in a perfectly soundproof room. Any interference with any noise will alter the test. So again, this is just a demonstration. Now, one of the things that we ask the mothers, in order for her to ascertain if the child or the children are hearing, we usually ask this common question. Oh, okay, when the babies are asleep in the room, if someone enters the room and slams the door, does the baby jump? That is a very consistent and important history. If it does not happen, the child is suspected of having a hearing loss. Okay? Alright? So this is how it's placed in the ear. And the machine actually produces sounds that goes towards the eardrum. And when it picks it up, then there's a green check that comes out saying, okay, that the child is hearing. So again, this is just a demonstration. And most times we also encourage the mothers to breastfeed the babies while we are doing the test so that they can be moving.
The focus of this program or initiative is to ensuring that hearing conditions are identified early and treated within a coordinated network. The inclusion of financial support for advanced care assistance out, especially for patients who otherwise struggle to afford specialized treatment.
Okay, so we are done with that. So it's just a demonstration again.
According to the demonstration, the child's hearing is normal. So thank you, and congratulations to our new mother. Thank you, ladies. Thank you to our foreign-trained hearing instrument specialists. Thank you very much. The last item on our agenda is a vote of thanks. As I mentioned, we are going to switch the order at the end slightly. Also, since you were so vivacious in your singing of the national anthem at the beginning, we don't have to sing it again. We are confident that you know the song well and that we've been convinced. So we will have the vote of thanks now and then we will proceed outside. But I'm going to appeal kindly again. Small shame is better than big shame. Okay, fine. Let us present ourselves in an orderly way in the order of the photographs for when we get outside. We will first have a full family photograph with everyone here, particularly our church aide and Rotary family. We will then have a family of Rotary Club of Monrovia members only, and our third picture will be with our past presidents and past assistant governors of the Rotary Club of Monrovia. So I will now invite our Assistant Governor, Nancy DeLine Freeman, who is Assistant Governor of the Rotary District 9101 for Liberia, to give us a vote of thanks.
Thank you. His Excellency, Rotarian Past President Joseph Newman Boakai Sr., Honorable Kalu Jebe Howe, Assistant Minister for Preventive Services, Ministry of Health, Honorable Rotarian Past President and also Justice Minister, Bishop Cotto Brown, CEO, founder, Church Incorporated, Rotarian Bese, President, Rotary Club of Monrovia, all past assistant governors present, all past presidents of the Rotary Clubs in Liberia present, officers and members of the Rotary Club of Monrovia and other clubs present, our partners, most especially JFK, other dignitaries here present, one and all. On behalf of the Rotary Club of Monrovia, I would like to say a big thank you to all of you for coming to launch this program with us, most especially our Rotarian past president, Joe, who was the chief launcher. And to officially inform him that we know that some communications do not get to him, but Rotary is still moving on. And we have almost like 65 persons that will be going to the Rotary DAC on the 19th to the 27th of April. The DAC is our annual conference that we have every year. So once again, I want to say thank you to all of you for being present. Thank you.
Thank you, AG. Sorry, just a minute with the music, because I don't know, I just don't want for this instruction to be misunderstood. So can we please now stand for His Excellency to leave the room first? Because I am again convinced, like the anthem, that you remember the order of the photographs, please. So we will allow His Excellency to, and the delegates to leave first, please. Yes, thank you. And as protocol has advised, once they are through the back door, we will process from the front row first, please. Sure, thank you. The church aid partners, please also make sure you will get a picture with him also immediately after the Rotary Club of Monrovia picture. Thank you. As you laughing now, friendship. If you see them laughing too high, it means they want the fine to increase. Thank you. So, past presidents of the Rotary Club of Monrovia, please follow. The people get a mic.
Medical Center, the monumental Ear in Hearing Care project has been officially launched by His Excellency Joseph Boakai Sr., marking a clear step forward, a clear step towards strengthening specialized healthcare in Liberia. The initiative now moves into implementation, expanding screening, treatment, and referral services across key areas including Boakai County, Mangibi County, and Picano. From here, we conclude our live coverage. Thank you for staying with us.